Hello. I have a question. How do I stream? That is not my question, by the way. How do I get back on main screen? What the heck? Which one is it? This one? It's still too early in the morning for me. I haven't figured out anything out. Everything's still a blur. It's like I've just woken up or something. Good morning. Hi, everyone. I do have a question, though. Let's see, hold on. Who got first? Zip! Congratulations on getting first in the dream realm. Good morning. I should take my medication before I start talking. I'm gonna take a allergy pill today just because I don't wanna cough my lungs out. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, finally I took an allergy pill. I'm trying not to take too many pills. I'm trying not to take so much medication because I know it's like it helps a lot with the situation that I am in, aka it helps a lot with my asthma, but at the same time, like I just want my body to, you know, do its own thing. Like, can my immune system just like not be dependent on pills, please? Please? Maybe one day I'll wake up and be like, what happened? New body, new me? No more lung, I don't know. I was gonna call it lung infection, but it's not really a lung infection. What is asthma even? Air? Yes, air. Your immune system is the one that causes asthma? It is. How do I like get a better immune system? Do I just have to exercise more? It's autoimmune. Hello, right to left. Waves. Waves my arms. If only I could move my arms. Maybe one day we'll have 3D. Hello. Hello, oh my god. Maybe for the head pat Wasa. I have to turn on redeems. Hold on. Redeems are off. Welcome back, Earl King. Earl King Heathcliff. Right, I had a question for you guys. So, I had some breakfast today. I had some yogurt. And, on the packaging, it said that it was a few days expired. Which, like, I feel like yogurt, it's still okay. Like, you can still keep it for a few more days after. But like, how long do you guys usually keep it? Do you just like throw it away on like the expiry date? I don't do that with yogurt. I feel like yogurt is one of those foods where I keep for a few more days, but I don't really have an indication of how long I should keep it for. The good old sniff test. Okay, but what if it's like coffee yogurt? And it just smells like coffee. It's like very strong coffee. And a pungent sour, okay. As long as it doesn't smell or taste weird. Maybe I should throw it out. Maybe. If I see it's expired to throw it, that's like the very normal answer. That's like what I feel like that's exactly what I should be doing. If I see that it's already past its expiry date, it's probably not good anymore, but I'm like, you know what? It looks okay. I think. I'm not taking any risks. That's fair. You know what's the worst feeling? getting food poisoning. Getting food poisoning and then throwing up everything for days. Or getting diarrhea for days. Maybe it's better not to risk it. I'm gonna throw it out. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Me too. How about a negative 10 out of 10? Stray far away from it. Be proactive. Oh, excuse me. You had food poisoning for a whole week? Oh no. I've only had it one time in my life because I feel like I'm generally careful. But my housemate, one of my housemates had food poisoning and it was torturous for a week. And at first we couldn't figure out what was wrong. Got them to the doctors and everything. It's just food poisoning. It's not worth chancing dairy products. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, I'm gonna have to agree. My cat keeps making these noises like he's about to throw up. Do you have food poisoning? No? Okay, he just ignored me. He just left. By the way, we are drawing today. Where's the drawing screen? That must have sucked. Yeah, it did suck. Because we were like, are you allergic to a certain food? And then like, my husband was like, I have no idea. Because I guess like food poisoning is not like the first thing that comes to our heads when it comes to sickness. And we all eat the same food. Like, we have one person who cooks in this household. We generally just let them do all the cooking because like, they don't like having more than one person in the kitchen. So they cook and then we all eat the same foods. Like, there's nothing, I don't know. Maybe it's something from outside? Who knows? Art, yeah, today's art day. I'm gonna turn off this music here. And we're gonna use other music. What will you be drawing? I'm doing a lot of commission work, so what do we have here? I have multiple that I have to work on. Look, like, isn't he cute? Isn't she cute? Sorry. It's a little mascot for someone. Did you see those weird bunnies with fungus covering their heads? No. No. Thank you. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me pin your message on YouTube. There we go. Yay. This thing actually looked very different before. Do I have the... This actually looked like... It looked somewhat like this before. And instead of these like bunny paws, it had like bug hands. But the client was like, let's make it cuter. And I was like, okay. So cuter it is. And now it's pink. It wasn't pink before too. It was like gray and black. And it looked like it was going to die. This was like the original silhouette. Because I wanted to make like a little hood as well. Something like this. Yay. I like this one though. Maybe it's just me, I just like edgy things. Behold, Dullahan the Headless Horse. Oh my... Where did you come from? There's Dullahan in chat. Wait. Did you just summon your horse? Let's put up some music. Maybe I'll unarchive this stream. What if I just put on regular music? I might get flagged. Edgy Ark, that's me. Hi, Solithan. Can't get cuter with pink. Yeah, right? Actually, pastel baby blue is also very cute. It's those two colors, and it's only those two colors. Like, you can't do pastel green, it doesn't work. Like, it's cute, but it's not like cute, you know what I mean? Like, only blue and baby pink works. Why are you fading out of existence? Hail, every single stream, I get more and more transparent until one day I just disappear. By day 3000, sorry, not 3000, that's way too long. 365 in the next year. I'm not gonna be a VTuber. I'm just You won't even see me on the screen. It's just gonna be the stream. I'm kidding. I just like the transparency. That's like one thing I've noticed. That is one thing I've noticed about me and my type of aesthetic is that I really like things that are transparent. Like, I was looking at my keyboard and I'm like, I specifically bought a keyboard with a base that was transparent because I'm like, oh, I like that look. And then after, like, I didn't even register in my head that I liked transparency. Then I bought a controller. It was the Xbox One controller, and I bought the Phantom White one, and that one was also like semi-transparent. And then I was looking at phone cases the other day because I don't have a phone case, and I'm like, maybe I should finally get one in case I drop it and then it actually shatters. And then I ended up just looking at all these like transparent looking phone cases, and I was like, wait, hold on. I think I have a type. I think I have a type when it comes to technology. I just like transparent things. I'm a very transparent person. I try to be. I don't like hiding things. I'm very bad at telling lies. As in, like, I hate telling lies, first of all, and then second of all, when I do tell lies, it's pretty obvious that I am because I start struggling. Like, I'm looking everywhere, I start sweating, I start panicking, I start stuttering, and it's like, what's wrong with Ark? What is wrong with me? But, like, it's probably a very humanistic trait as well, because like I heard that if you were to tell lies, it does take a lot more energy than to not, because now you gotta come up with excuses and you gotta rack your brain power just a little bit more. Rack your brain. Let me be let me be clear, and then I start fading away. You need to work on your lying. Girl boss slay. Maybe one day. I need an evil villain arc. I need a villain arc where like I become evil and then lying becomes second nature. I think even with white lies, it's pretty easy to tell when I am, even like for a white, like a small lie, because I will give you like a one-word answer or something. Like, I will not elaborate. And if you ask me to explain something, I just like stop talking. You gotta lie to yourself so hard you don't even know what the truth is. Oh, like brainwashing yourself. Oh, maybe that's the strategy. Maybe that's it. I should get myself one of those like hypnotizing pendulums. And every day we do like, instead, how everyone has some sort of schedule for training or for learning something, whether it's like going to the gym or you're like just taking courses. That could be me, but with hypnotization, and I just hypnotize myself. And then I just have like a 1-hour session every single day. I time it. I put on an alarm, and then I do like this weird self-hypnotizing thing. Ark, you're good at lying. Ark, you're good at lying. And it's just like that over and over again. Oh, I should just record it. I should record myself saying that and then listen to it over and over again. And then I listen to it in my sleep, and then next thing you know, I'm like lying left and right. I fake it so hard that like it becomes me. Not that I like to lie, but sometimes I get to say shit and then when someone says really, I'm just like, no. I could never. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just... My brain's a little slow. We're doing a lot of rendering today. This is pretty much finalized, but like it's very sketchy. So we're gonna make it not sketchy. We're gonna unsketch the sketch. And that is the whole... Though I really like the sketchy look. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if my client does. I feel like they probably don't care. But I have standards for myself. That's when you double down, make a giga specific example, and they'll believe you. With really? You guys have experience. Teach me more. We're gonna get rid of this layer. There we go. No blur for now. What is a strategy? Is there like a 5-step strategy that I can use? Okay, I have to stop zooming out. We're just gonna... The entire time here, we're just gonna zoom into this drawing. This is all you guys are gonna see for a while. If you want to mess with your friends, that's the way. You can also do the yeah, nah, I just made it up. Say it super sarcastically and roll your eyes and they think you're lying and making it up instead. Wait, but wait, you're... Aren't we learning how to lie and not like making up stuff? You know, like we gotta make them believe that whatever we are saying is true, and that's not gonna do it. Hi, Azu. Oh, it's Azu. Scared. Why are you here? Welcome in. We are drawing today. We're doing some commission work today. And then maybe I'll take a break and start drawing my own personal stuff too. Animal Crossing is always so nice. I'll leave then. Oh, goodbye. You can stay if you want. Oh yes, one strand of hair done. Now we work on the second strand of hair. Who would lie twice, right? Oh, is that why? Is that why you do it twice? When you tell 2 lies, you want to make it obvious one of them is a lie and the other is a truth, even though both are made up. Oh, so you make them second guess themselves. Which one is the truth? Which one is the lie? It's all about the delivery. I have to get better at this. Next just chatting session is it's just gonna be me telling lies. It's gonna be like a storytelling session, except I just make shit up. I can't believe Zark is showing her viewer away. Shake my head. Cancelled. I was doing that all yesterday. I felt bad. Every time I got raided, I was like, leave. Go away. Thank you for the raid, but go away. This is what happens when you play story heavy games. This is what happens when you play freaking Limbus Company and you know that everyone around you is also playing Limbus Company and everyone who raids into you is also playing Limbus Company. And it's like, oh, you're not here yet. Ark Gaslight Practice. That shall be the name of the stream. Gaslight practicing. I'm gonna get cancelled, guys. I can't do that. This is the start of my villain story. I'm not playing Limbus? What? Time to launch the game. Time to play Limbus Company. Remember yesterday when I said I was gonna do 20 polls? I lied. Oh, that was my lie. That's a lie that I did. That was a successful lie. Instead of doing 20, I did 30. Because you know how gacha games are. They give you a lot of, like, free pull tickets in the battle pass. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just use some. And then I did 20 and I'm like, I didn't get the unit. I didn't get the person on the banner that I wanted. I was like, what if I just do one more temple? What if I just did one more temple? And it's only one temple, right? Like, I'm not using my currency anyway. I'm using the tickets that they gave me. And then I did that. And then I got the thing of the banner. So maybe, like, I should keep doing that all the time. I should just be like, just one more. Just one more, because for the next one, I'm definitely gonna get it. If it worked this time, it has to work every time too, right? That works. Hi! Hello, Bacon Goody. Sorry, I'm, like, missing a lot of chat. Let me just, like, put it right in front of my face. I'm gonna put you guys right in front of my face, because I'm on 2 screens right now. Rip my lunacy and my 3-star ticket. I used it and then I got Ishmael. I got Mao Ishmael. I got Jashichun Ishmael. So it was worth it, I think. I wanted Kappa Merceau though. And it seems like everybody's got some form of Merceau. Jealous. Welcome back, Bacon. You missed Battleline for no reason? Just summon her somehow. What is that? I just got a notification. NVIDIA Studio Driver update available. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Do you guys check your PC notifications? Are you guys PC notification checkers? Or do you just ignore everything that your PC tells you to do? Windows update? Nah, next time. Remind me later. Good evening, Nero. I always update. I sometimes get lazy because I'm like, I'm doing something and you're distracting me. And so I don't end up updating. And I go, I'll just update the next update. I know there's like an option too to like schedule it, but I'm like, I'm focusing right now. How dare you distract me while I am working? And then I don't end up updating anything. That's what I do with OBS too. But I guess like with OBS is a little different because I get the notification as I open up OBS, but whenever I open up OBS, I have to stream. And I'm like, I have to stream now. What do you mean you want me to update this freaking software? So I just ignore it. I shut down update whenever something pops up. Like immediately. I used to do that with my work laptop so that I have an excuse. I'd be like, hey, my laptop's updating. I can't do work. That's really bad work ethic though, by the way. Don't do that. Don't copy me. And then my manager would be like, you know, Ark, you can just update it at, you know, at night. You can wait. And I'd be like, no, I need to update like right now. A good work ethic. Making up excuses to not do work. No, I'd say that's pretty bad work ethic. Whoa! Have a good lurk, pizza man. It's been a while. I want to change some of the notification sounds. I have some really cool ones. I use them for video editing, but I was like, what if I just make them alerts? I have this glitchy one, and I'm like, that would be perfect. It's my brand. I'll do that after the stream, and then tomorrow you guys can get cool new sounds. Okay, let's see. Before, after, before, after. Oh, there's not much difference, but whatever. I love rendering hair. It's kind of therapeutic in a sense. I'll just lurk while I die to my school project. Please don't die, Every. Oh, you gotta stay alive. Enfield's coming out in 14 days. In 15 days. And everybody has to play Enfield. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to. That's fine. I never want to pass away, guys. I want to be immortal forever. I'd be like, every year there's like a new game out, and I'm like, I still don't have time to play it. I need more time in my life to experience all that the gaming world has for me. Arm? Arm high? Hello, Toji. Koji Fusiguro, welcome in. Hello. We're just drawing today. Today's a comfy drawing stream. Yeah, just 4 people. It's just you and me and 3 other people here. Wait, that's 5. That's 5 people! Now 3. Oh no! Oh no, the numbers are getting lower and lower. Oh no, what's going on? Who's nuking the people here? Who's taking them away? At least it could count past 4 unlike me. Zep, you got 5 fingers on your hands. You got 5 fingers. You can use them all unless... unless you're like the opposite of polydactyl. Unless you got like 3 fingers. Then you can actually only just count to 3. Are you a finger counter? Excuse me. Oh, my nose. This line is too dark. We're gonna do this. The amount of work you have to do right before an exam week. The amount of work you have to do right before exam week? Why are teachers evil? Couldn't they just like be like, okay, no more homework for you, you know, just take all the time right now to study for your final exams or your midterms or whatever it is. Instead, a lot of them are like, write a 2,000-page essay. Due tomorrow, by the way. Why? Why do they do that? And it's like not just one teacher. Like, if you know what I mean, it's like multiple teachers. Like, all of your professors are like, okay, everyone write a 2,000-page essay for tomorrow. And then, like, you have a 2,000-page essay for every single class that you're in. Like, they really just want us to die. Maybe that's what school is. Just death. Why am I here just to suffer? You're a limbs counter. That's why I can't go over 4. What? You only have 4 limbs? I thought everybody had 8. You don't have a limb sticking out of your ass? Just me? One on each butt cheek. You should at least be able to get to 5 through using your fingers, possibly 10. Possibly? What do you mean by possibly? Possibly? That should be a 100%. There are no chances there. It should be a 100%. This is sick art. How long did it take you? The sketch is pretty fast. The coloring part's pretty fast. The longest part is what I'm doing right now, and it's the cleaning up and the rendering. Because now every single line has to be perfect. Whereas before, I think like the sketch took me an hour. And then putting in the colors took me... Okay, so these are the original colors. This is the... No, 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 no. This is the original color. And then I was doing a little bit of color correction. So it was like base colors on was maybe 45 minutes. And then color correction was like an hour. Because I wanted to make things pop a little bit more. So like now you can tell that the skin tone is blue. Like this is a blue lavender indigo color. It's not like the actual skin tone. Because this one is skin color. So like figuring that out took like an hour because I'm like, now all of the colors have to like work, and it has to work with the background as well. We gotta make this character pop because he's very like cyberpunk techno. But like when you look at this character, you're like, I can't tell that his skin is blue, right? Unless like, you know, I point it out and it's like, oh, it's blue. Finally, my gacha luck is turning. Just got 2 copies of the new unit and Nick 2 copies. Don't you just stop at 1? Wait, unless you wanted 2 copies. Congratulations, I think. It's like me getting freaking B Corp Dawn 4 times. If we're getting into the topic of art, I've been looking at another artist. I've been looking at John Kafka. If you just search up John Kafka on Twitter, you'll find their art. And like they do very like, how do I say it? Their art is very designy, if that's even a word. Like they integrate a lot of like design into their illustration. So it's not just them drawing, but it's like making the entire piece and the composition look a certain way. And I'm like, I wanna try integrating that into my own work. Which is why this might look, the colors and everything might look a little bit different than what you guys are used to seeing in my artwork. I want to pull for Hong Lord, but I also gotta say for Ark Knights. Hong Lord! You guys have all these different nicknames for him. Hong Lord? Kong Lu? Someone said Hong Lur yesterday, and that got stuck in my head. And I couldn't stop calling him the Hong Lur. I've seen Kong Lu's. Yeah, Kong Lu. Bong Lu? What the heck is Bong Lu? I'd rather not see the name Bong Lu. Like, Kong Lu is okay. The minute you change his name to Bong, it's like, okay, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Go back. Go back. Go back like 5 steps. Why does the character look like he got trapped in a basement? Maybe they are. You can totally make up your own story for this character. In the basement? What makes you say that though? Just the lighting? Hongler is just a general nickname for Hong Lu. The Hongler. It's very catchy. I fear that once I start saying it multiple times, I will not stop saying that name. So maybe I should stop here. I should stop calling him the Hongler. Because then I'm going to start forgetting what his actual name is. And it's Hong Lu, which sounds a little cooler. Then Hongler. Bong bong. 10 steps back. I just know I have atrocious RNG during the Arkness collab, so I'd rather go into it with double hard pities. 400 polls? That's insane! You know what you should do, Zaliathan? Just open up OBS and just stream it. Streamer luck is real. I've experienced it before. Streamer luck is real. The honk shoe? Oh no, it's getting worse. What are you doing to him? The poor guy. Poor Hongler. He's getting the Ark treatment. It's like how my name isn't Ark anymore. I don't even know what it is. What is my name even? Who am I? What am I? What is my name? Every stream I get I feel an existential crisis. I can't pronounce that word properly. Existential crisis. There we go. I love hair. Hongler doesn't strike me as someone who would mind. He'd just sit there and smile. Even after Canto 8? Can you say the same? Like, is Hongler a changed man? After Canto 8? What the heck? What happened here? Your name is X-Ark. Thank you, Bacon. Phew! Thank you for the reminder. I'm back to normal now. Back to the usual. I'm back to being X-Ark. Now, who is xarkkresyx? Yeah, Ark, I followed the advice I was telling you for so long for 2 weeks. I did my first pull-up today. I've been doing that too, Moogie. I've been doing like the jump pull-up. I saw your message yesterday. I didn't have time to respond because I was like in bed. And I was like, it's time to close my eyes. I'm a terrible texter, by the way. But yeah, it's been helping me too. Like I'm not jumping too hard because I don't want to pull my muscles when I'm doing pull-ups. My attempted pull-ups. But I am doing like a tiny jump. Not like a big one. A tiny jump. It's Annette. Hello, Ronin. Hello. Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Welcome into a art stream where I just yap and I talk about having them sticking out of your bum. That never happened, by the way. I'm just saying things. Just small jump, you can reach top and try staying there and then slowly coming down. I can't do the slow coming down. It's just, I just go down. I do the little jump, reach the pull-up bar, I grab it, and then I just go all the way down. Fast. How many people are on Twitch right now? I have no idea. I don't normally look at my viewers and my CCV. I feel like it distracts me. I never do. I just like, sometimes I just get surprised after stream because like it shows up once I end stream. I get emails from Twitch. It's like, you've reached blah 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 viewers, and I'm like, oh, I see. Here's your Twitch stream summary for today. And it's an email. But I get it like way later in the day sometimes because I don't really check my emails instantly. And then I see it at like 9 p.m. And I'm like, oh, I see. As long as you try your best to resist, you'll get stronger. I just need, maybe I'll just use the resistant bands. Like what you guys have been telling me for so freaking long. Or just use bands, just use the resistant bands. And I always go, yeah, I will. And then I never do it because I'm lazy as heck. All right, this is a little bit more cleaned up, right, guys? Hair. Clean hair. Sketchy hair, clean hair. Sketchy hair, clean hair. Okay. We're good. Now we keep going. Let's render other parts of this drawing because I'm tired of hair. We're gonna take a break from hair. Does anybody cut their own hair at home? I feel like for guys, it should be pretty easy. You just take a friggin' razor. You just take a razor and then you just go at it. Unless you're keeping it long. Long hair is hard to look at and style. Shaved head is easy and cheap. It is. It is! You're absolutely right. And then you don't have to worry about shampooing your head, your hair because you have no hair. You don't have to worry about conditioner because you don't have hair for conditioner. There are so many boons to it. Like, I mean, you could just take, like, soap, you know what? You just take soap and you just shove that on your scalp and you do a little bit of massaging and that's it. You don't need shampoo. Bald is awesome. Zep remembers that one stream where it had one viewer in chat and it was Zep and I was just talking about how being bald is awesome. Because it is. I enjoy my pelvis length hair. My shower doesn't, however. Your hair is long, Lorian. At least your model hair is. It's a lot longer than mine. Have you ever cleaned like the shower drain? There's like specific cleaners for the drain. I use the one that's like a hook. It's like a long plastic thing with like little hooks on the edge and like it just grabs everything inside the drains. And sometimes whatever you pull out is like really freaking gross. Like you could be pulling out a whole rat. A drain snake. Yeah, that's the name of it. A drain snake. Went from waist long hair to hawk to bald and now slowly growing it back. It's so hard to grow out short hair. It takes like years. It takes like 3 years for it to grow, at least for me, to grow to like shoulder length from super short hair. And that's 3 years too long. Because I get really bored with my hair. That's why I chop it off a lot. But then when you have like short hair and you're like, oh, I'm bored with my hair. Let me do something with it. You can't because it's like so freaking short. And like the only thing you can really do is like buy a wig or something. But like I don't really I don't really like wearing wigs. Even for cosplay. Itchy. Like, I can wear a wig for, I don't know, maybe like 5 hours and that's it. After that, I'm like, I'm taking off my cosplay. I'm taking off my you know what's even worse than wigs? Contacts. I don't know what it is. My body cannot handle contacts. Like, after an hour of contacts, it's like not even 5 hours. I can't even last that long. Like, an hour of contacts and my eyes get so dry. I'm like, rip them out. Rip them out. Can't do it. I think she forgot YouTube chat. Me? I see you, Bacon. You guys are all like merged together onto one chat for me, if you're wondering. So it's like whatever chat I see first on my screen. It's like one big chat. One big chat I see in front of me. The merge is here. It is. Let's see what I've missed. Hello, Desolate. The key to long hair is simple. Do nothing and still look fabulous. Maybe for you. Doesn't your hair get tangled? And then you have to keep brushing it unless you're into that tangled look. The YouTube bros and Twitch merged together like Tom Mary. Yeah, it's like Love Town. Do you guys like your chimera form? You guys can't even see what I see on my screen. I used to have YouTube and Twitch separate, but like I've noticed that that's how I forget one chat, because I have it on 2 windows now and have to look back and forth between the two. So I'm like, what if I just merged both of you guys together into one big chat? But here I'm still like missing chat, but like not as frequent. Not as frequent as before, because I don't have to look at like three windows. Now I just have to look at 2, which is like my game window, or I guess in this case it's my drawing window and my chat window. It absolutely gets tangled, but at a certain point I just give up and pretend I'm Kurt Cobain. Minus the bad stuff. Give me your P.O. box. I'm sending you a hairbrush, like right now. My hairdresser used to get so mad at me because like the day before my appointment, I'd be like, I'm getting a hair wash anyway, right? So I would just wake up, put my hair in a bun, and just go to the hair salon. And then my hairdresser would be like, did you even brush your hair at all today? And I'd be like, nope. They look at me and they just shake my head, or shake their head. Hello, Patch. Welcome in. How was Valorant? Did you guys win any games last night? I don't actually know much about Valorant. Only my sister. I know my sister plays. And then she complains about all the players. I need to get a haircut. The ends of my hair are so bad. Are you getting the split ends? No. One thing I noticed though is like when you brush your hair, there's like a higher chance of your hair getting split ends. Like whenever there's a period of time where I brush my hair more often, I get a lot more split ends. Like right now, I don't have to brush my hair at all because it's so freaking short. But like, there was a time when I had like waist length hair and I had to brush it. And every day I would see a new split end. We did. It was quite fun. We played for quite some time. I think it was almost 4 hours. You guys started. You guys started at like midnight for me. So you guys went on for what, like 4 a.m.? That's crazy. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. I can't stay here. I hope you got enough sleep. I hope you have enough energy for the day. I need some coffee. I said energy and I'm like, where's my energy? Where's my caffeine? You just opened your eyes. Good morning. I need to get me a hair specialist to teach me their ways. I would totally send my old hair specialist, my hairstylist over to you if I could, but he's like permanently moved to Japan now. In 2020, he was like, I'm leaving. Goodbye forever. And then I think he went back to Japan to open up his own salon. And I was like, that's it. Never getting my hair cut ever again. No, it's more like I stopped going to the fancy salons. And I started going back to like the local places. I'm like, if it's not Satoru doing my hair, then what's the point? Right? So I'm like, let me just go to the closest hair salon near me, which is like a 5-minute walk away. And they do haircuts for $30, which is way cheaper than whatever Satoru is charging me. Is there a barcode behind the guy? There is. I took the client's name and I was like, let me generate a barcode for you, and then I shoved it in the background right here. It's right here. Isn't that cool? But yeah, my old hairstylist Satoru, he used to be so freaking good because like I had short hair, okay? And like he never took the razor to my hair before. He would always cut it. And he was able to cut the layers super short without using a razor, and his hands would go so fast. And I was amazed every single time. I don't know how he did it. And then I asked him about it once. I was like, aren't you tired? Because like his hands are moving at lightning speed, like match 20 speed or something. And he'd be like, no, he told me that he actually loves cutting short hair for girls because they don't normally like the razor. And he thinks it's fun and therapeutic. So I'm like, okay, you do you. Like he could totally just set what's it, like a setting on a razor and just go through my entire head with it. But he's like, no, let me just do everything manually. Remember when I said I'm going to take a break from rendering hair? I forgot I said that. Let's do the eyes. Oh, that's too big. That's way too big. I only have chain haircut places over here. Don't think I have any good local places, sadly. What if you became a hair salonist? What's the word for it? Like a hair cutter? A hair stylist? A hair cutter? And you just opened up your own place? That's a business opportunity right there. And then you could charge your services. You could charge like cheaper services than say the chain place, because they don't really have a say in what their services cost, right? Because if you're opening up a chain, you have to abide by the rules of the chain. If the chain is like, we charge $300 for a haircut, which is absolutely insane. No place would charge 300, but like maybe in some places, but like most places would be like, 50. By the same time, you could be like, oh, here's a $10 haircut. The guy's hand looks like a girl's hand. This one? Does it? I find that some guys have prettier hands than me. Some guys have like really pretty hands, prettier than my hands. He's got piano hands. This guy plays the keyboard. What if I told you I just use my own hands as reference? I ain't blow my nose. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, this is so much better with medication. I'm not coughing my lungs out. I feel like a normal person again. This is nice. What if I stayed muted forever and I never told you guys when I unmuted? Uh, Hello, Mudgy Block. Welcome in. Then we would write, but you wouldn't know. You just think that I wasn't talking. This is a muted art stream, by the way. I thought about doing that. I was like, what if one day I just decide not to speak and not to talk, and I actually just have a muted art stream. And I would put my 100% focus on drawing. At the same time, I'm like, if I were to do that, I might as well just not stream. Like, I could not stream and do the exact same thing. just don't talk and just put my 100% focus on, oops, on art. Let's fix this. This is so messy. I think you need to take a rest. Like right now? We changed to a just chatting stream. We switched this to a gaming stream to rest. I whip out Limbus Company. Alright guys, time to finish Canto 7. I have this urge to play Minecraft on stream, but I can't. I can't. Okay, that's gonna be my new goal, guys. My goal for this year, it's not to play Minecraft on stream. It's to get a better PC. I'm gonna wait for Black Friday sales in November. And then I'm gonna open up like 5,000 commission slots. And then I'm gonna buy some PC parts. Hello, Critical. The half-an-hour experience of trying to beat Dulce yesterday. In Canto 7. I'm never this indecisive. I just want to let you know, I usually make very, very quick decisions. But at the time, I was in a half panic because I was like, it would suck. It would suck a lot if I spent all this time trying to kill this boss during the stream, and then I end the stream with a loss, because it was right at the time when I was about to end stream. And I'm like, I would hate to bring this fight back next week. I would hate to do this again on stream. So I was like, if I need to win this fight, there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of me going back and forth, going, guys, what do you mean not sure? The Ricardo treatment part 2, that's exactly what happened. What do you mean you're not sure if I can beat this boss or not? I need an answer like right now. But it worked out. We're good. We got past Ricardo part 2. You know, I wouldn't mind experiencing another Ricardo type fight. It was like, I know it was difficult, but it was like one of those fights where it feels good after beating it. Is that why people like playing Elden Ring? They could spend hours on one boss, and then once they beat it, they're like, this feels like... I don't know. I just beat the Guinness World Record or something. I just broke through my own limitations. We're gonna add some gray here. We're gonna add some dimension to the eyes. 3D? That's cool. Is this too much? Maybe. The satisfaction of finally climbing the mountain. Finally reaching the peak and reaching the top. Have you thought about this though? It's like what do people do? Like, how do people feel when they climb Mount Everest and they get to the very top and it's like, yes, one of my dream goals have been completed. And like, what do they do now? They have to climb all the way back down. And then what? Do it again next week? No. I feel like for Mount Everest, it would just be a one-time thing. Like, I would not want to do it again. Maybe there's some people who are crazy enough to do that. And it's like watching Grave of the Fireflies. The Ghibli movie? You just watch it once and you're like, okay, that's it. Not watching it again. Not worth the suffering. The Mount Everest speed run? Any percent? I beat chapter 5 in Olympus and I stopped. Why? Keep going. Keep going, Bacon. I don't know if I want to speed run mountain climbing. I don't know if I want to revolve my life around risking my life going up things I'm not really supposed to go up. But I don't know, maybe that's what people enjoy. The suffering. Are all mountain climbers just masochists? Who knows? Maybe they are. The samurai looking boss because I couldn't beat it. Oh, that guy, the Kurokumo guy. I forgot how I beat him. I know I used my rupture charge, my charge rupture, my W Corp team. It's like that's barely any rupture, barely any charge, barely any rupture. Flesh was yielded, bones were claimed. Yep, that's the one. That is the one. I'm tired. This is the sucky part about art cleanup, is that you can't really see much of a difference between the cleaned render and like the not clean render. But it takes so much time. Okay, I'm gonna work on something else right now. I mean, I could keep going. I'll just suffer a little longer. It's okay. This is fine. Here comes the negative coins. Spiky hair. He's like Red Sonic. That's not what ears look like. Hello, Stixon. I'm so late. No, you're never late. I'm just early. Who the heck streams at 9 a.m. in the morning anyway? Crazy people. Crazy people like me. That's what my friends tell me. They're like, Ark, I would love to join your streams more often. I'm like I don't even say anything, but they're like, oh, you stream every day, right? I wish I could join, but you stream so early. Fine. Okay, let me save this. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching. Ah. Mm. And then we're gonna work on another piece. I think. No! I have this strange problem where every time I see something where I could work on, I just zoom in on it. The pupils were a little too high on this one side. Oh god. Oh god. Why? I deserve ice cream after this. That's right. I'm gonna take a whole ice cream cone, shove it in my mouth. This art looks sick. Thanks, Bacon. I'm about to move on to the next piece because I'm tired of working on this one. I'm tired of rendering. Let's see here. Reference sheet? Let's just do some quick sketches. Let's draw an eye. Tummy indeed. There's tummy here. I was gonna work on this. I want to make this a print. Originally, the canvas is only this big. It was a square canvas, and I was like, what if I extended it? What if I made it a little longer? Then I could print this out. This is the tummy. This is also the tummy. Wait, that's not tummy. This is also tummy. There's been a lot of dudes on stream today, and let's just work on this. Can I just draw on this layer? Perhaps? I'm gonna change up the... Yeah, let's just do that. Whoops, my bad. Smack the mic. Hello, Rem. No more drawing, men. Don't worry, we'll go back. Rem's here, so we gotta go back. We gotta go back to drawing men. Half-naked men. We need more men, we do. We honestly do. In like every type of media. It's an untapped market. People don't understand. Like, there's a reason why Love and Deep Space is doing so well. It's because it's like really the only game out there that has a lot of men. You know what a game, there's this one game that not a lot of people have talked about. Like, I barely see anything about it. But like BL gacha games, nobody talks about them. Why? New Carnival? Nobody talks about New Carnival. And you, and then Carnival. That's why I love Yakuza, hot Japanese guy, shirtless fighting peak. True. Maybe that's why Yakuza is so popular. I'm gonna have to agree with you. Yakuza is a very manly game. We need more games like that. There's what is capybara? What is that? Yakuza Like a Dragon's is popular because number one, amazing game. Number two, Kiryu Kazuma. Did you know, guys, that my birthday is in the same day as Kiryu Kazuma? We share a birthday. It's a little sad though because Kiryu is just a cooler person than I am. So every time our birthdays roll around, everybody's always going, happy birthday, Kiryu, but nobody says happy birthday, Ark. You gotta play Yakuza on your PD. Wait, what's PD? Yakuza is a manly bro. I love it. You share a birthday with my goat, so for connection, you shall be named the goat too. Yay! I'm goat! I didn't know there could ever be a time where I would be called the goat. I'm feeling joyous. It's my first time. Ark, but with the Kiryu Kazuma suit? Oh, that'd be fun. Oh, I kind of want to draw that. I really want to draw that. What layer is this? Oh. Just a normal layer. Let me take off the glasses because this is in the way. I remember a video of RL Yakuza members saying that they liked the game besides Kiryu drip. Besides his drip? Because it wasn't cool enough. Okay. I'm gonna critique that statement right there. Fighting the Yakuza here. But the reason why Kiryu isn't dripped out enough is because that's just who he is, right? The dude is a very humble man. He's not like Nishiki. Remember there's this one scene in Yakuza 0 with Nishiki, and Nishiki's like, you should, you know, get a better style, and he's like showing him like all these cool Yakuza dripped out suits. And Kiryu's like, I like this plain white. Like it's part of him. That's just him. Kiryu being Kiryu. You were fine with one big dude beating the crap out of 30 people with his bare fist. That's fine, it's fun. All that matters. Isn't there some multiply layer? What's going on? I need another multiply layer. Do this. Okay. Hello, Heart Anime. We're drawing today. Welcome in. This art is very auspiciously cut. Brilliantly magnificent. Cut. I could make it longer. You want thighs? We're on brand today. As in, this stream is called Tummy, and there was like no tummy in sight until now. But even still, I'm like zooming in on not the tummy. Is this fake advertisement? Fake advertising? Who doesn't want thighs? True. Every day should be like day. Rather than leg day, we should just call it thigh day, and we only work on thighs. Just squats, that's it. Everybody doing squats. Imagine a gym that's just dedicated to thighs. Isn't that neat to think about? Welcome to the thigh gym. And like everyone around you, like you go into the gym and everyone's got these amazing thighs. Gotta sleep, good night. Good night, Bacon. Good night, good night. Thanks for coming. Kira's like, white suits easier to stop the blood of my enemies. It's a lot more badass if you think about it, right? Like if you got a white suit, if you've got like any sort of white clothing on you and the blood of your enemies is just like on you, like they show up very, very clearly. And then you could be walking through the streets with like blood on your suit and you will look totally badass. Until you get stopped by the police, but like we don't have to think about that. Go to the gym, do leg press, fuck this hurts, and leaves. The girls and the twinks and no bodybuilders. That'd be fun. Wait, that would actually be a great idea, I think. You could add a Pilates class to it too. And it would just be Then it would be really dedicated to the girlies and the twinks. Because that's what a lot of girls do. They just go for the dance and the Pilates classes, and that's it. That's your entire gym experience. You could sell that. Call it the squatters. I hate that name so much. It's like good and bad. It's like so bad that it's good type of thing. I know for a fact no police will stop the 6'4" dude with a bloodied suit. If you clearly look like Yakuza, I think if you clearly look like Yakuza, the police will not stop you. Not in Japan. Because, like, the police work with the Yakuza, like, and I feel like the Yakuza knows the rules, too. Like, they're not necessarily on good terms, but they can coexist, right? Like, they respect each other in a way. You just gotta look like Kiryu. You gotta look the part. Time to look like Kiryu Kazuma. Someone should make that a goal. I actually had a friend. He actually looks like Kiryu Kazuma. I also got him into Yakuza because I was like, this guy looks exactly like you. I haven't talked to him in a very long time. I hope he's doing well. He also wears blazers all the time, too. Is that Yakuza? No, it's a blood fiend. Oh no. Did I finish Kanto 7? I didn't. Not yet, but I am somewhat close. I beat Dulce yesterday. Dulcinea. It was torturous, by the way. Had a wonderful time. This is too light. Now this is too dark. Maybe I should just keep this, okay? Let's see. How do I fix this? Is it this layer? Is it this layer? It's this layer. I'll try to shut up and almost type spoilers. Oh, Rem. It's fine. I was at an anime convention the entire weekend, and attendees of the convention kept coming up to me. Like, every time they saw Limbus Company, I guess there was just a lack of Limbus Company merchandise and artwork that was there. Every time someone saw it, they'd do like the little gasp, right? They'd be like, and then they'd run up to my table and they'd be like, let me buy everything. Like all your Limbus Company stuff. I was like, okay. And then they would start telling me about how they haven't seen any Limbus Company in the entire con. And I'd be like, yeah, that's what I assume. I feel like it's a very niche gacha game. And then they'd start talking to me about Limbus Company. And these conversations would drag on and on and on and on for minutes at a time. And then they would ask me about who my favorite Limbus Company center is. And then they would proceed to talk about Kanto 8 and about how peak it was. And I didn't have the heart to tell them to, like, to tell them that I wasn't there yet. I think the funniest conversation I had was like with this one guy who was giving me a synopsis of all the cantos. A synopsis, and also he kept trying to explain Aldis's canto, like of what he thinks it's gonna be. And he kept talking about the Odyssey. I wish there's more anime conventions here. I want to use my cosplay more. Oh man, sometimes you gotta like go search it up because there's a lot of like obscure ones. I only found out this year about like how many different types of anime or not types, but like how many anime conventions there are in my area. There was some I never even heard of. But I started searching them up because I'm like, I have a lot of art prints now, and I need to find a place to sell them. And so I started signing up to all these like anime conventions in my area, and there's a lot. The PM sleeper agent is strong. They're really cute. I think like the PM player personality is really cute. I already told the story, but like I'll say it again. But there's this one girl who came up to my table, and then she kept talking about Don Quixote because Don Quixote is her favorite sinner. And then she buys everything, right? Like all of my Limbus Company merch. And then she does this 180 turnaround, and she's about to leave. Like she like takes one step forward, and then she does like an immediate 180 turnaround again, with like these bright eyes and stuff. And she's like, "Can I buy everything one more time? Like again for my brother?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." PM players are a different breed entirely. I'm glad I didn't stream Kanto 8 because it would have been a great thing to cry on stream. I almost cried while playing Kanto 5. Playing through Kanto 5. I had to hold myself back. I was sniffling. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was like, let me just mute my mic and blow my nose. They're pretty jolly IRL, but dear God, I pray you don't ever see PM. What do you mean by that? I pray you don't ever see PM. What? Is there something I don't know about? Is there something scary I don't know about? Oh, PM Twitter. Oh, that's what you mean. I just see a crying face. PM sob face. Would you say that out of the IRL PM fans, about 60% are like Dawn, 35% are like Sinclair, 5% are like Ryoshu? I'd say 60% are like Dawn for sure. Like a good percent of people are like Gregor, and then you have like another, I can't do math, like 10% who is like, how do I even say it? They're like Dawn and Merceau combined, or like Dawn and Faust combined. Like they have the knowledge of Dawn, but they don't have the excitement of Dawn. Like, you get it? Like, you know, every time you go into a Limbus Company stream and there's someone backseating, right? It's like that, but in real life. Like, you feel a bit like a, you know, you sense the tad bit of condescendence in their voice, but they're not like overly excited like Dawn. Like Faust in a way. Yeah, Gregor is the normal person. I do get a lot of like normal Limbus Company players coming to my table as well. And they don't have the excitement. They're just like, oh, it's Limbus Company. And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, okay, and that's it, right? Like, those are the Gregors. Those are the Gregors. And then you have like the super excited girls that are like Dawn. And then you have the more knowledgeable but keeps yapping type of players as well. And the minute you say anything, they're like, okay, I'm done yapping. It's time for me to leave. I probably act like Gregor IRL and Cromer online. I can see that. I can't imagine you acting like Cromer in real life. Does anybody know Cromer? Like, anyone who acts like Cromer in real life? I'm just wondering. I'm curious. That's not a rhetorical question. I'm very curious. That would be insane if you think about it. It should be worded as, does anybody know an insane person in real life? Like, Gregor the man's most prominent characteristic is a bug arm and having a roach on his shoulder. Now I'm worried if many people are like that. Hey, that's just his appearance. Gregor has the most normal personality out of all the sinners. That's why I'm always saying, like, he's just like me for real, because I feel like I'm pretty normal. Very normal reactions. He's got a bit of that anxiety that Sinclair has. He's got a bit of that, like, common sense, but, like, not, you know, to an extent of some other sinners. He's also not very reactive. He's just like, it is what it is. He's very neutral. Of course, Gregor fans are the calm ones. They lost everything since Canto 1. They already got used to the pain. Oh, it's just depression. That's what it is. Everything makes sense now. Everybody's depressed. Everybody's a little bit depressed inside. Hello, Marianne. Welcome in. Welcome into a drawing stream. I'm trying to integrate art streams into my schedule a little bit more. Because I say that I am an artist, but I never do art streams. Like, what is that? Why am I like this? And it seems that a lot of people do enjoy art streams, so I'll try to do these more often. Out of the remaining cantos, I'm most excited about his and Aldis's. Of Gregor's second canto. I'm excited about Aldis, not because of Aldis, but because, like, I just want to see how the story, like, the Odyssey is portrayed in Limbus Company. Because I don't know anything about the Odyssey outside of, you know, Epic the Musical. And I'm like, that's not a very good, I mean, it is a good portrayal of the Odyssey, but, like, I just want to see how other mediums and other forms of media tackles the story. I can't wait for Ark to do Canto 8. I don't know if you heard Tian Tian, but God, that song slaps. And every Millie song is amazing. I have. I did listen to it. I didn't listen to the Millie version, but I listened to a cover. And I do like it. Do like it. I'm also very surprised that they added Chinese in the song too. I never expected that. I got a little jump scared. I was like, wait, hold on. This is neat. I think that's what makes a song interesting, though. In a good way. It feels more canon. The Gregor Canto rerun. That's what it is. Here's chapter 1. Here's Canto 1 part 2. I'm hyped for Merceau and L'étranger? L'étranger? Is that the name of it? It's an amazing book. What is it about? Maybe I should just Google it. Epic isn't a terrible depiction of the Odyssey, but it's actually pretty spot on. I liked it. I don't know, like I can't compare it because I've never read the Odyssey, so I don't actually know what the Odyssey is about. The fact that I never seen any complaints of Epic the Musical being like inaccurate tells me that it's probably good. It's probably a good depiction. Why does it do this? Why? Why? What? Am I using the wrong tool? Am I stupid? I am. Wait, am I? Oh, I am. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Whatever. It's fine. I should watch Epic. I watched it twice. I watched it on stream with Crystal Milk Tea, another VTuber, and then I watched it myself. Because the music just makes it worth it. You're like, it's just like listening to a music playlist all over again. Chinese and RT, Iron Lotus too. Don't listen to Iron Lotus. Okay, spoilers I'm guessing? What's RT? Let me just write that down. Let me write that down. There's a long-standing theory, mostly by one person, that links every Sinner's Canto to one stage in the Odysseus' journey in the original Iliad, making Odys essentially go through her arc with every Sinner's Canto. It's fairly comprehensive and makes a decent amount of sense. Now I'm really curious. Now I'm really curious as to like how they're going to portray it. Because Odysseus' story is of... I mean, the Odyssey story is of Odysseus going through a journey. Going on a journey. And he meets a lot of different people. It would be really freaking cool if, like, the other sinners' stories were also involved. I would like that quite a bit. Everyone from my cousins to my friends are telling me to watch Epic. I can't find the time with a busy schedule or school. Epic is one of those musicals that you could watch in the background. You could just play it in the background. If you need music to vibe to, just listen to Epic. You don't need to watch it. The animatics are nice and everything, but the story is told through the lyrics of the songs anyway. So I do highly recommend, just if you're like traveling or if you're just going out, if you're walking somewhere, getting to your next destination, just pull up Epic. What is this about Outis pegging? Do I really need to run from this girl who wants to peg me? Who? Oh, wait. Wait, that was one part of Odysseus' story, right? Not the pegging. I have to go now. You can't just leave like that. You can't just mention pegging on the stream and then leave. Okay. Goodbye, Rem. Goodbye. You should give it a try. He might like it. Are we still on the pegging topic? God. Maybe, who knows? Me, I'm Elf Lady. Hello, sentient McLaren. Welcome in. I'm guessing I'm the elf lady. Any other elves in chat? Any elves here? The coffee crash? Oh no. You know, I learned something interesting about coffee and coffee crashes is that people with ADHD, um, coffee doesn't work on them. In fact, it makes them tired. Maybe it works for a little bit and then it makes them tired. So if you are experiencing fatigue from coffee, you might want to look into that. Elves are the best. I wish I was an elf. You don't want to know what my name is from. Rants Dono? The Dono sounds Japanese. Do I have to Google your name? Here we are again, rendering hair. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not this again. Don't. It's not safe for work. Oh no. That makes me want to Google it even more. The rebel in me is like, oh, now I really want to know. Now I really want to know. The certain video game protagonist. It's a goated series. Now I really, really, really want to know. What is happening here? Oh, it's from this. Oh, it's from the multiply layer. I can't just do that. I can't just do that. Damn it. Fine. Not fine. It's not fine. Hmm. Let her cook. It's a not safe for work game series that is known for having surprisingly good gameplay, mostly dungeon crawling RPGs and strategy RPGs. Dungeon crawling? It's not Black Souls, is it? Help the amount of layers. I am a layer maniac. I keep creating new and more layers and I lose track of what everything is. That's just my art style. I honestly don't know what each layer is. It really sucks when I'm working on a project with other people, like a collaboration project, and they're like, "Hey, Ark, send me your art file so that I can animate the layers." And then I go, "Are you sure?" Oh shoot, there's someone at the door. I'll be right back, guys. Hi. Hi, I'm back. It was just delivery. Just delivery at the door. I had to order more business cards because 100 business cards was not enough. If anybody is thinking of making business cards for art or for distributing at an art convention or any sort of like anime convention, any convention really, 100 will go by in a few hours. Like everybody will want one. And even if you were to store it somewhere, like put it away, not in public view, people will come up to you and be like, hey, do you have a business card? And it seems like a lot of people, like the reason why people love business cards so much is that they just like to collect them. It's not really a, I want to connect with you kind of thing. It's like, I want to put it on my wall. That's fair too, because I do that. I do that as well. So we should have thought about it a little bit more before I ordered my first set of business cards, my business cards, because apparently it's a very common thing. So this time, instead of ordering 100 more business cards, I ordered 2,000. I was like, I'm gonna have to use this a lot anyway. And I would hate it if I had to be stingy about business cards. Like, I don't care if I have to pay extra money to get more. Because I don't mind handing them out. I just think it's nice for people to have. Even if they're never going to look at any of the links. There's also Hannibal Lecter, who collects business cards of people he considered rude to then later kill them and then eat them. Um, oh no. Oh no, not Hannibal. Maybe I shouldn't be handing out my business cards to random people in case, you know, they turn out to be Hannibal Lecter. I'm having second thoughts. You can give me a business card, bro, pop off. I shall give one to everybody. At one point, I just ended up putting the business cards inside the plastic packaging because people would ask for them anyway, and I'm like, instead of having them ask me, let me just give one to you. And that's also another reason why I ran out of them so quickly. So we need more. More. Business don't go bad anyway. Maybe don't give that guy a card. Maybe I need a filter. Every time someone asks for business cards, I was like, do you eat people? You have to answer this question properly before I'm able to give you a business card. Is your name Hannibal Lecter? That's the second question. Because, you know, he could lie. Oh, these are too light. There we go. Okay. This art is a little... Why is the cup diagonally pointing at Ark? Why not? We're just floating in space. I don't live near a convention. Oh, Marianne. I bring the convention to you. I'm gonna take the entire building and bring it to your area. We should have more conventions everywhere. You know, I lived in this one city for so long, and it's a very popular city too. It's a very big city, okay? And I don't know why this never crossed my mind, but I was like, right, there's anime conventions here. And for the entire duration I lived in that city, which was years by the way, I never went to a single anime convention. And now they're holding all these like cool events. It's Shanghai by the way. They're holding all these freaking cool events in Shanghai, and I'm like, why didn't I go to any of them? Am I stupid? Maybe. I may be stupid. Without a spacesuit, I'm a space dragon. I don't need a spacesuit. Spacesuits are for air breathers, and I am not an air breather. That's why I suffocate every single day. Breathing? Not sure what that is. I need something lighter. Ah. There we go. Yay! My country almost never has conventions. I was not aware you were a space dragon. Don't worry, a lot of people aren't either. Took me by surprise too. I'm a space dragon? When? When did that happen? I guess one day I woke up and it was just like, I looked at my ID. My ID was like Space Dragon. I was like, okay, it is what it is. What if I'm not actually a Space Dragon, guys? What if my lore is all wrong? What if I'm something else entirely? Do Space Dragons even have elf ears? This would be your first time seeing a dragon with elf ears. Do you have an artist invite code in your commission site? I do. I think I have a few more left. I'm gonna abide by VGen codes though and say I will only give out the code for those who I deem trustworthy. So if you're asking for a code, I'm gonna go and stalk your art. I already created my account. No! Is the constant suffocation why you're blue? I think you're onto something. I don't have the answer for you, but I think so. Is this what theory crafting is? I don't know much about my lore, guys. I don't know much about me. Who is Ark even? I only found out recently I had a last name. I didn't even know I had one until a few weeks ago. I just want to know if it would give you brownie points for being the one to make me join. Oh no, there's no brownie points with it. I wish they did give us brownie points though. It would give me more incentive to be like, here, join VGen. But like I get what VGen is doing too. Like they don't want that because they're trying to get rid of bots and in accounts, botting accounts on VGen. Because they're starting to become, like even now, they're starting to become a botting issue. Ooh. Do you need a code for VGen stuff? Because I kind of just calmed you right now. No, 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 no. You don't. It's only if you're an artist. If you're an artist and you want to get verified, you would need a code. You also need a code to join VGen as a creator. Like they're, you know, bot clients don't really make sense, so they don't need one. But there's like a lot of artists who aren't artists. You know what I mean? Like they're just trying to make a quick buck, and they pretend to be artists. And VGen's like, we don't want that on our site. So for clientele, it's all good. Thank you for the follow, Chuba. Welcome in. I'm scared of calling you anything, so what is your pronouns? I'm she, her. I just realized that I still had the not a femboy tag on this stream. Not a femboy. That's Rem. That's Rem ML. I want to say though, your voice is pretty. Thank you. Now I don't know what to say anymore. I'm shy. I stopped yapping for the entirety of the stream. Maybe I should start putting pronouns in the tags. Would you guys appreciate that more? I don't know. I feel like there's good things and bad things that come out of putting pronouns on your bio. Which is why I never thought about doing it. I was like, I don't want to invite weirdos here. Not a femboy, nope. Apologies in advance. I don't want to invite mean people here. I was kind of hoping she is femboy, but her voice gives it away. If you want to follow a femboy, we have one right here. We have a femboy VTuber right here in chat. Rem also streams sometimes at the same time as me. Points. Points at the red boy in chat. We're all just so normal here. I'm normal, you're normal. We all get the normal card. Is normalcy even a thing? I feel like everybody's strange in one way or another, right? Like everybody has like weird traits, even me. Like I feel like I'm weird to a certain extent. What is normal anymore? There's no such thing. Normalcy is dead. And I'm all for it. I want everybody to be different in their own way. We don't all need to be cheap. Oh, it's the Fly Perfect Wings lyrics. We summoned the Millie fan. I don't believe anyone who says they are normal. I like the craziness, the weirdness, and the non-perfect things. That's what makes some people so likable. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but like, a lot of people have stopped putting on the perfect act and started expressing their flaws out a lot more because, like, it's just relatable, right? Like, the non-perfect things are relatable, and it's what makes people people. And a lot of even our favorite fictional characters have plenty of flaws. Like, you can't look at someone and be like, I like this guy because they're perfect, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with them. There's no room for growth. They're so boring. Your VTuber being weird is a requirement? Oh no. There's no going back from this. The moment I said I was gonna become a VTuber, I've already set myself up for being weird. I guess you're right. Guess you're right. How do I draw here? How do I draw? Here. I need to, okay. No. No. Whatever. Sinclair is perfect though. Would you say that he's perfect in a flawed up way? Like in a... He's perfect with flaws. Maybe the word perfect is not a good definition, right? He's perfect because he has flaws. It's what makes us really not monotonous. I don't want to live in a grim future where everything is too perfect. I want crazy. All utopias are dystopian. It's like that trope. The moment something becomes a utopia, it's not a utopia anymore. I think it's so good that idol culture has slowly begun to accept that idols are flawed and come to accept and embrace that part of them. Old idol culture just makes it feel as though the idols had to be perfect. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. I hate to say this too because I think it's like people realizing that it's the imperfectness is what sells, and it's because it's a money thing at the end of the day. They're like, now they're embracing it because of that. But still, I think you're right. Maybe it's the fans too. There are some fans who have this weird thought ideologies of going, there's, you know, my idol is the perfect idol, and that's why they're my Oshi. The whole meme about how idols don't poop. My idol doesn't poop. And like idols themselves play up that act as well. The only thing I would change as Sinclair is change his single status to be married to you. I don't want to end up talking to a walking chat GBT someday. You might have to. We're going to the age. We're going to the age of technology where everybody's relying on chat GPT a little too much. Bro, a guy called Afraid of Women DM me on Discord. I think he won the internet there. That's a whole trophy, Rem. You could put that on your wall. I wish I met someone like that. I wish I had cool DMs like that. All I get are bots. I only get bot DMs. What is up with that? I remember for a while, everybody in my DMs were calling me George for some reason. They were like, "Hey George, blah 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 blah. Here's something that might be useful to you." And it's like not just like one or two, it's like 10 or something. And I'm like, where are they getting the name George from? That's not me. They exposed your real name. Oh shit. I guess my name is George now. My AI girlfriend is coming soon. Soon, Rance. Aren't there people like already on the... Like they're thinking of marrying ChatGPT? And like Grok has its own anime look now? Like Grok looks like an anime girl. Anime goth girl. And people are like, this is who I'm marrying. Like, no joke. Or you go on TikTok. Apparently there's this whole side of TikTok. Like, I don't use TikTok anymore, but like, I heard that there's a whole side of TikTok where it's just people talking to ChatGPT and like being romantic to ChatGPT. Like, that's a thing. That's a thing now. Pronouns are George. That sounds weird. George. That's me. If people ask me about my pronouns, I'm just gonna be like, I'm George. No, that would confuse them. Maybe I shouldn't. I think that would cause more questions. That would raise more questions than answers. Right? And like that's the last thing I want to do. And then I would have to come up with a whole explanation of why my pronouns are George. But then we don't really have one because George came from this stream. Then I would have to like archive this stream somehow and send them the entire stream and be like, just listen to this. This is why my pronouns are George. I'm gonna see myself out. Have a nice stream. Goodbye, Every. Good luck on your exams. Study well, study hard. Good night. Rest well. The coffee crash out. Tappity. Oh no, everyone here is dropping like flies. Next thing you know, I just have a sleep stream. Ah! Got my pen, sorry. Anyone who gets freaky with AI needs to stay 50 miles away from me. I don't blame some people though. I do understand that like some people get lonely and they're like, this is my only happiness. Like I'm not gonna be like, all right, stop doing that. I just discovered if I click F11, I close my Opera. Good to know. Does it happen with other browsers as well? I feel like it does. Not about to try it right now though, because I don't want to close my browser. Imagine I just end up closing the entirety of the entire OBS. I just stop stream. I go, let me try it, and the next thing you know, it's just stream is offline. You know, it would actually be a really great time to do it right now. Thank you for the 100 bits. I finished making a bunch of the facial expressions, my chibis, and put them in the art channel. Check them out whenever you get the chance. Oh, I really like your art. I really like your stuff, Bug Bus. I do want to take a look at it. Time to do a mirror dungeon run. Good luck. Good luck with your mirror dungeons. Nice. Oh. How much did we do today? Just some hair rendering. This is actually very therapeutic, guys. Maybe I should have more art streams. Because maybe, I think it's because I'm talking at the same time as I am drawing. I don't feel as burnt out. Sometimes when I'm just drawing by myself and I'm just rendering hair, I go, I need a break. Like every 5 minutes, I go, I need a break. I need to do something else. Thank you for this stretch and hydrate, Nay. Hello, hello. But while I'm talking to you guys and I'm drawing, it doesn't feel as if I'm actually, you know, drawing, if I'm working. Ah. How is art going? We did a lot of hair rendering, Nay. Look. We did hair here. I don't think it needs this much rendering, but I'm going to turn this into a print quality piece. And we also did some hair rendering up here. There's something really fun about rendering hair. I don't have egg-a-phaline. I guess you just don't claim your rewards. You can still do mirror dungeons. There's no rewards for you. What day is it? How is your Thursday going, Nay? God damn, it's already Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. Huh. Something to think about. Hair render looks good. Thank you. It's this one thing that one of my artist friends keeps saying that has never left my head, but it's the face is everything, but I've kind of extended that to like the head is everything. Like I don't plan on rendering the rest of the body or anything else to this extent because like everybody always just focuses on the head and the face anyway. Is what I realize. So even if there's like rendering mistakes or like it looks messy everywhere else, I can't even speak anymore. Everywhere else, it doesn't really matter too much. Nobody's gonna look at it. So I will spend a lot of time on these portions of the artworks. Thank you for the haircut. Hello, Oji-san. How do you draw hair so well? I struggle with drawing hair. I think of every single piece, every single hair strand as its own strand rather than like thinking of the hair as a whole. Like I just do a simple shape, like a basic shape for the hair at first, and then I start zooming in on every single strand and I'm like, I wonder what this would look like if I put a strand over the top. You got Mirror Ego? That should have been me! Where's mine? I got Otis instead. I got Otis in the last banner, in the TKT banner. But I know, you're trying to roll for the Hongler. I kind of want the ego, though. I want the ego. How was everyone's day? Good. Caffeinated. Caffeinated and well. Caffeinated and thriving. Surviving. Surviving through the hells of life. I should really... This might be a longer stream, guys, because I had breakfast and I'm not hungry. I want to get one of my commissions done today, so I can focus on working on the other commissions. Man, we're already in mid-August. Time flies so quickly. I'm vibing. Your streams are awesome, bro. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoy them. Stops talking. It's a long weekend for me to do the long stream. I will skip sleep. Hello, Harzl Games. Harzl Games, welcome in. The silent Riz. No, the silent streams. Sometimes when I go silent, it's because I don't know how to respond to you guys. What do I say in this situation? I don't know. Thank you for the compliments. I'm just a streamer. I'm just a streamer doing stream things. Streaming's people scary. Hello, but bye-bye. Goodbye. Thanks for the follow. Goodbye. Sometimes I get startled when the streamer responds to me. I go silent too. It makes sense, boss. Do you ever do that in real life? Sometimes I get hit with the I don't know how to respond in real life thing, and then I just go completely silent. And I hope I don't scare people, because I don't know if it comes off as intimidating or I just look stupid. I fear that sometimes I come across as intimidating. I don't know if I scare people. I try not to look scary because I'm anything but scary in real life. When I don't talk, it's because I don't know what to say. Whoa, thank you for the 1,000 bits! I completely forgot I had these bits. Oh, enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy them. I'm enjoying them right now. You got aura? Is that what you're saying? No, I don't. If anything but aura. I think it's like one of those things where it's like I get this too, where sometimes I'm talking, I'm saying something, and the person in front of me doesn't really answer. But now I kind of get it, because I'm like, oh, what do they even say in this situation, right? Like I would do that too. It's not because I don't care about what the person is saying. It's just I don't know what to say. I don't know how to respond. I'm not good with people. So I think that's how I approach social situations now. I just go, this person is probably as socially awkward as me. Yummy bits. Yeah. I eat them. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you for the lunch. This is why we're staying extra long, is because I just eat bits for lunch. They give me fuel. It's my sustenance. Yay, hair. Now let's do the eyes. Hello, Doranu. Hope you have been doing well. You too. You too. I'm doing well enough. I'm doing well enough to say that I have been doing well. I hope I don't jinx myself by saying that. I hope I keep doing well. I hope you guys too. I hope everybody does well. You know what helps me a lot? Those self-help guides. They really do. I may sound stupid for saying that, but like there are times when I was like, I don't know how to approach this certain situation that I am in. I feel like I'm stuck. So then I just go on YouTube and then I go, what do I do? I search up, what do I do in this situation? Or how do I, like, I recognize, sometimes I recognize what it is and I just Google it. I find a video of someone else also experiencing the same thing. And then I go, how do they approach these situations? How can I learn from other people? This is why I'm very heavy on the fact that I feel like a lot of kids, I'm not saying I'm a kid, but a lot of kids need mentors in their lives. Like, I wish I had one. Someone to be there whenever I'm like, I don't know what to do in this situation. They'll be like, here's a tip. Are we done with the hair? Almost. I'm gonna add a little bit. We're gonna add some shine. Let me just test it out to see what it's gonna look like. Let's add a glow dodge layer. We make this shiny. Whoa, that's too much. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, let's make that smaller. Be right back. Time for breakfast. I'll go get food now. Be right back. Oh, you guys are all getting food, okay? Remember to get some for me. Thank you. Oh, that's weird. um, I hate how this is like on the edge. Why is this on the edge? We're gonna have to redo this. Okay. Make this smaller. Smaller shine. Okay. Now we stretch it out. Oops. Oops. Okay. Okay. Hey. Alright, this works. Now this is what I call hair. Edge. I thought you were gonna say something completely different. The hit internet browser from Microsoft. That's what it is. Phew, good thing I read the rest of that. That would have gone south. I chose to be say-so today. I like your decisions. You could be everything I am not. We need a good balance. I try to be say-so, guys. I really do. It's a difficult task, though. Indeed, I am, because I smack you across the head. There it is. There's the Zep puns. What is going on here? You know you're cooked when you put your eraser down on the bed? Wait, what do you mean by that? As in, like, it just disappears? Does it just disappear on you? I need to think about that for a little longer. What do you mean? Eraser on your bed. Chat abuse, and this time it's targeted. This is what you get when you guys are always targeting me, right? It's only fair that everything balances out. We all take equal amounts of abuse. Okay. Okay. Done with the hair. Before, after. Before, after. It's only fair we smack chat as a whole. You know, you guys have asked for a bonk emote. Someone put want a bonk emote in Discord, and I realized that we didn't have one. But like, what if, because I'm always getting bonked on stream anyway through the redeems, what if we have a chat bonk emote? What if that emote is for you guys? I shouldn't have mentioned anything. I should have just kept it as a surprise. Bye, have a good stream. Goodbye, Ruma. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ow. I thought you were on my side, Rim. I thought you understood. Ow! I thought you understood me. What did I do to deserve two? There was no food, I had to order it. Now you got me thinking about food. No, I'm thinking about— Ow! Blobby, not you too. I'm getting hit so often that my skull is gonna have a dent on it. It's not even the gamer dent. It's just a bonk dent. It's a hammer dent. I'm gonna have a concave skull, and it's all because of you guys. I'm gonna go outside right now, and people are gonna look at me funny, and they're like, "Why does Ark have a funny dent on like the left side? Was it? No, the right side of her skull." And then I'm gonna have to blame you guys. It's all your fault. I start screaming, "It's because of chat," and people are gonna think I'm weird. Heathcliff? Is Heathcliff here? I don't know. Are we summoning the Heathcliff? Can you summon Heathcliff like you summon Dullahan? Does that work? Can you do that? It's honestly such a funny thing to see. Can we summon Sinclair, please? But you are— what do you mean? That's happened before. Like, someone just summoned Sinclair in chat. But I remember Sinclair had school to go to, and Sinclair was running late for class or something. Sinclair joined chat because they were waiting for the bus, and then they were late. They were late for class. What a time to be alive. I should stop rendering here. We're gonna not look at the face, okay? Let's just move on, because I'm never gonna stop if I keep going. We need black. That's not black. This is black. I love how the place I ordered my food is 50-50. Either is the best food I have eaten before, or it sucks completely and it's wrong. It's like gambling. Taking risks. You're a risk taker. I love gambling my lunch. It's like when you go to Chipotle and you order Chipotle, and sometimes you get a lot of meat, and sometimes you get like 2 pieces of chicken. I'm not a gambler of food though. I just like my food the way it is every single time. This is why I have a personal vendetta against Tim Hortons, Timmy's. Because it really depends on who is working at the time. And that is dependent, or because of that, like sometimes my food just does not taste good, or my coffee does not taste good. Sometimes they don't even give me the proper order. I love it how you just go Dullahan and then Dullahan appears. That's so funny. Oh my god. Go and find Heathcliff. You're so funny, Earl King. Gambling doesn't control my mind, it runs in my blood. In your bloodstream? Who are you if you don't gamble? That is true. Do you think it's like this for all gacha players? Eventually down the line, they're not playing the game because of the game, they're playing it because of the gambling. And the next thing you know, they're like, this is a game? Right, this is a game I was playing. I'm not just here to gamble. No takoyaki roulette. There's takoyaki roulette. Wait, is that the one where they put wasabi in there? In like one of the takoyakis? Honestly, I'm down for that. I'm gonna head off for evening nap. Hope you have a good rest of the stream and day, everyone. Goodbye, Salithan. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye. Goodbye. They're all leaving me. What do I do? Perishes. Everybody hates me. Perishes. I'm down for takoyaki. What was I saying? Takoyaki roulette. If there's wasabi involved. Because I love wasabi. I'm a rare wasabi lover. I would put wasabi in everything if I could. You know, every time we do like an order of sushi, I'm the one person that goes, can we keep the rest of the wasabi because I want to have it with my rice. You're a sucker for wasabi? Another wasabi enjoyer. One of us. One of us. You understand me? I don't know what it is. I think I get high off the spice. I taste the spice and I'm like, yes. This feels good for some reason. Because it doesn't last that long. Like spices, you know what I mean? Like spices, a lot of spices, they make you suffer for a very long time. For minutes at a time. But for wasabi, it's just like, it's a very quick pain. It's like, it just hurts for 2 seconds and then it's gone. I think that's it. I think I just like the I just like the pain. Weird thing to admit. I'm gonna head off for Eep. Good night. Thanks for coming. Why did I get bonked for that? What? I can't believe that was the last thing you did when you left. I should end soon too. I'm getting hungry while you guys are talking about food. I'm getting hungry talking about wasabi and vegetable salad. I love vegetable salad. It's not a salad if there's no vegetables in it. I just want to let you guys know. All vegetables, not all vegetables have salad. All salad has vegetables. Thanks for the head pat. Hey, it all balances out. When you taste something spicy, you'll regret it and come back and taste it again. There's something exciting about that. See, these are the adrenaline rushes that I'm okay with. If it's like roller coasters, I'm out. Right? But these like last for only a short minute at a time, so I'm like, it's nice. Short amounts of pain. This godforsaken hell pit I live has nothing fun. We need to give you something fun. We need to give you something exciting. I haven't figured out what yet, though. This takes a lot of time to think about. Everybody's a little bit different. What works for me might not work for you. I don't like the look of this tie. The rendering's weird. Ow, my neck. I'm gonna save this because I haven't saved this entire drawing. Overwrite. You forgot your FGO dailies? I think this coming Christmas holiday, I'm gonna pick up one other gacha game. I don't know what it is yet, but FGO is on the list. I just want to read the stories. FGO is on the list. Honkai Star Rail is on the list. I think it's just those two. Yeah, it's really just those two. Reverse 1999, both are amazing. I want to play Reverse 1999 because I played in the beginning. I really like the premise. It was a little scuffed though, like the quality of the voice acting and the translations and everything. But it looked interesting. And it was interesting. The story was interesting. And plus my favorite artist, one of my favorite artists, draws the official art for 1999. Thank you for the follow. 3623201. Dino draws all of the, not all of them, but like a lot of the official art for Reverse 1999. Don't pick up FGO. But I want to read the stories. Wipe FGO off the list and just watch the story on YouTube instead. Okay. Okay, we'll do that instead then. If the FGO players are telling me not to play FGO, then that is what I will do. Enfield. Enfield Ark, Enfield. Yeah, no. 15 days. We've only got 15 days left. 1999 is doing Assassin's Creed collab right now? What? There's an Assassin's Creed collab? Well, I can't pick it up right now because it's not Christmas yet. It's not the winter holidays. During the winter holidays, I'm going to stop all my commissions. I'm just going to not do work at all. I'm going to treat it as a... what happened here? As a winter break. And use that time as a break. So maybe it's Reverse 1999. That's what YouTube is for. The game blows. Is it really that bad? Not the gacha rates, it's the goddamn material drop rates. Oh, that's what it is. I had a lot of my friends quit FGO because of the gacha rates. I didn't really hear much about material rates, but I can see that being a thing. Drop thousands of dollars for Merlin. I remember that my one friend finally got him and then quit the game because he got so mad about the drop rates. You don't know. Wait, what? What do you mean I don't know? I don't know. I don't know a lot of things, Earl King. The material sucks. You have your 120 Voyager, so you're happy. You're an FGO player too? FGO's amazing story game. The problem is farming for characters. Okay. I guess we'll just go through the stories. I guess that is what we do. Is this gonna work? Maybe this is better. We add more shadows. I've rendered a type before. I have. I've just forgotten how to. A satin tie. A reverse 1999 in Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I think what is it? Reverse 1999 is even more niche than Nimbus Company right now. I was looking at the number of players online. I think Nimbus Company is like has a little bit more than Reverse 1999. The gameplay is good when you get a new character or a cool boss, but 7 out of 10 fights is just trivial. Zenless is great too. I've been playing Zenless Zone. It's a tongue twister. Zenless Zone Zero. I've been playing a lot of that. I've been trying to catch up to the latest patch. I heard that the new area was fun. I keep getting screenshot. Oh God, I can't talk about it. Screenshots of Manato from Nico, who has been here in chat. But like, I want to be quite honest. I just really want Seed. I just really want Seed. And she's coming up next in the banner, right? Would you ever play Zenless Zone Zero on stream? Who is your favorite? I like Billy right now. Like, he's my favorite character, and no other character has spoke to me like Billy has. The other characters to me are just okay. I know Billy Alta's coming out too, so I'm excited for that. I just really like the fun characters. It's just Billy. I don't think I would play the game if Billy wasn't in there. FGO is bigger in Asia, West is not that much, but in Japan it's gigantic. That's probably why we keep getting like anime movies more and more every single year, because it's so big. Do you think FGO's ever going to die? I don't think it will. It's like, I feel like FGO has the lifespan of Miku, which is like immortal. It's one of those series that has been ongoing for forever. And I think it's one of those series with a cult following. And if you have a cult following, it's never going to die. Do you also play Roblox? I can't get into it. I can't tell either if it's like because of an age thing. Like, I just feel I feel like I know there's like a lot of older people playing Roblox too, but it's something about it. It's about, I think it's like me knowing that there's gonna be a lot of kids on the platform where I'm like, I don't want to ever touch it. I don't want to deal with 13-year-olds. It can stay as a kid thing. The graphics makes me dizzy in Roblox a little bit for me too. It's like it touches the uncanny valley just a tiny bit. I'm sure the kids don't mind it though. Because I can see that the uncanny valley doesn't really exist much when you were a small child. I just hop on Roblox, open fishing game, and just relax. That sounds like a good time too. If Roblox is can be, I feel like it can be, but I'm gonna have to treat it like a solo game. Or like a solo platform. Because you guys said that it's not really a game. It's like a host of different games. A platform for a host of different games. This is my introversion speaking too. I just don't want to talk to people. Hello, Ozen. I only play Roblox with my bestie, would never touch it otherwise. Yeah, like that. Like if a friend came up to me and they're like, hey, you wanna hang out? Nothing to do. Um, hop on Roblox, I'd be like, okay, fine, just for today. Yeah, just because you asked, kind of thing. Like I would never personally go on it. You would have to heavily convince me. I need to be super convinced. It's very comfy, not gonna lie. You're gonna have to tell me that Love and Deep Space has a game on Roblox. Oh right. Let's see now. Before, after. Before, after. Wait, there should be more. Where is this coming from? Oh, this. Okay. We got some progress done. Especially the terribly made two-player obstacle courses. I hate those so much. I was watching someone else play. I think I was watching VCoins. I was watching her play. She also streams Limbus Company, by the way. Um, and I was suffering while watching it. I can't do it. It was either VCoins or it was Maddie. It was one of those two. There's something about like jump puzzles and jump quests that makes me want to blow my head out. Like I cannot. My lack of patience probably. I get to like the second platform and I'm like, I just want to go. It also gives me anxiety. I look at it and I'm like, ugh, there's a chance it might fall. Ugh. Uh, scary. Ugh, scary. I'm a sucker for turn-based. FGO's turn-based gameplay makes it easy to pick up between breaks. It's like playing Honkai Star Rail. Like, I get that too. Because you don't need to be on the game the entire time. Like, you can take rests and take breaks and just be like, let me just remove my thinking. Remove my thinking from the game for a quick second to enjoy the gameplay. Hello! Fried Rice! Welcome in! That's a very cool name you have right there. I love fried rice. God, you guys make me really fucking hungry. Hello. Thanks for the raid. What are you guys doing? What are you guys streaming? I hope you guys had a good stream. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. We're just doing some art streams right now. We're just drawing. I'm trying to integrate more art into my stream schedules, and we stream every single day. You're playing Overwatch 2. Ooh, interesting. I haven't heard about Overwatch 2 after the big fiasco of whatever happened. I had friends who played Overwatch 1 though, and they were telling me about how fun it was. With Torbjorn, what is his name? Torbjorn and his turrets. And how you don't have to do anything. Thank you for the follow, Bell People. Welcome in. Xark will not survive Camelot. I know that there's like a movie for FGO Camelot, right? Right? Like, I haven't watched any of the FGOs. I've only watched the other thing. The thing with Shiki. I love Torb. I just stand there. I think that's the fun part. That's what I heard was like the fun part about Overwatch, is that there's a lot of the characters are very, very different. All of the characters that you can choose to play are very different, and there's like playstyles for everyone. Like, I would be a Tor player. I think I definitely would. I don't want to move around too much. Trust me, Ark, you will love FGO's story, but maybe you will find the combat a bit disappointing. If it's turn-based, I think it's okay. Like, I love not thinking, you know what I mean? Like, Unga Bunga gameplay is like good sometimes. That's why I play Zen Zone Zero. But I love my turn-based strategy type games. I love my Arc Knights. I love my my Limbus Company. Right, where I don't have to think on the spot. I can wait and think. Thank you for the sub. The 1 month rants at tier 3. Welcome in. Also, thanks for the follow, Jasmine. Yippee! That's what I like about Overwatch. Got different playstyle for everyone. I don't think we're ever going to have a character like Junkrat. Outside of Overwatch. Junkrat's like really fucking fun too. I don't play, but like I just watch people play because my friends play. Sometimes I just sit in VC and I watch people play Overwatch. Our Lord and Savior Limbus Company. That's what it is. Autoplay gacha, yup. I've gotten to a point where like, I know like back then, when gachas first came out, I was one of those people that are like, what's the point of auto battling, right? If you're not gonna play the game, then what's the point? But now I've turned into the type of player that's like, what's the point of being a gacha if you're not gonna have any autoplay in it? That's the whole point of it being a mobile game. You just chill. I am insufferable. Is there a lot of husbandos? We gotta play Love in Deep Space, man. Or New Carnival. That's where you get all the husbandos. You also play lads? A fellow lads player. I haven't touched it recently because the game is very punishing in a way where it's like you can't really roll on the banner. You don't have enough currency if you don't play every single day. Because they're not very generous with their currency. Not at all. I will be back though. I've been drawing. Lads. You like Savior? You know, the lengths I went to find a Savior lover, a Savior enjoyer. Everybody likes Silas and Caleb. I have not seen a single Savior enjoyer. I made freaking acrylic charms of all the boys. Do you know which charms I have the most of that weren't able to sell? Freaking Savior charms. What is with that? Like, I talked about Love and Deep Space with my cousin too, because she's really into it. And her favorite is Savior. I can't talk though. I shit on the love interest, like the popularity of love interest, but my favorite is Silas and Caleb. But hers is also Savior. She's trying to sell me on the Savior, but the Savior enjoyment, but like for me it's the voice acting. I'm playing everything in English. And Savior's English voice acting is not as good as like Japanese. I feel like if I were to switch languages to Japanese or to another language, I would enjoy his character a lot more. You play in JP? That's probably why. I can see it. She plays in JP too. She's like, you have to switch to JP. You don't understand. You have to switch. And I'm like, but Silas calls you kitten. I've gotten to that point. We need to toggle for all the voice acting. Have you heard of Fear and Hunger? I was told not to play Fear and Hunger Ram. I heard it was scary. In a not like a scary way, but like in a way where you would suffer. Understandable. Maybe when I go back, I'm gonna take a break from whatever I'm doing right now. I will launch Love and Deep Space and just try it for a day. Just like try JP voice acting for a single day, and then maybe I'll never go back. Maybe I'll go from being a Silas enjoyer to a Savior enjoyer. I just haven't given him the chance. The Hello Kitten. It kills me every time. When my wife calls me good, it's like the same deal. It's like the same deal with that. You understand? Waifu, pretty boy, both work. For you, Rem? The Savior gang rise up. You play Limbus Ark, fear and hunger is nothing. Really? You think so? Should I play Fear and Hunger? Is that a game that I should start? I did look at it. I recall looking at it when one of you guys mentioned it in chat. I went on Google, typed in Fear and Hunger, and I'm like, this looks interesting. Like not the character designs, but like the monster designs and whatnot. Because it doesn't look like your typical game of, having people, but like the whole design of the game has its own charm. A very interesting type of charm. The only difference is that dismembering isn't a static image, it's a full-ass animation. Oh, is that why? Like, it's gory. Huh. If it's not as hard as Limbus Company, then I will consider playing it. It's more troublesome than Limbus, supposed to be super good then really? Dark gory. What's with that face? I'm gonna go on YouTube, right? And I'm gonna search up Fear and Hunger review. I want to hear a whole video essay about Fear and Hunger. I need to listen to it. It's like how I watched Dom's video of Mormons and that somehow convinced me to play it. That's another game that I want to go back to. Mormons. Another good game. Another one on the list. Did I hear Olympus Company? We summoned Earl King again. Yeah, we were talking about Olympus Company. But we're talking about Olympus Company and Fear and Hunger. In terms of, like, you know, difficulty and darkness. The darkness. Both very dark games. You play Olympus Company, so why would he be scared of a game with similar difficulty? I mean, like, one is enough, Moogie. I don't want double the suffering, right? Sometimes you only want to suffer one time. You don't want to suffer twice. I would love to see you play Bloodborne. If I ever stream Bloodborne, it will have to be off category. Like, I do want to play it one day. It's just, oh, some of chat can be insufferable. You guys understand, right? I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the general Bloodborne player. Streaming scary. Totally get it, yeah. Sorry for the backseat, but I think it looks really good. We're backseating, Scotchy. Thank you. There's no backseating there. Backseating would be like, hey, Ark, I think you should fix the face. I think the face is a little off. The eyes are a little lopsided. Change that a bit. Oh, why is the hair so blue? I think you should make it red. That's art backseating. That's the shit where I get a little bit annoyed. That's when I turn on subscriber mode. It's backseating because you were typing the message in the backseat. I'm in a car. How did you know? Streaming from a tiny ass laptop. You guys are in the back. Someone's in my trunk. Damn, how did you know? Souls community can be weird as fuck. Yeah, I'm scared. Cause like Souls has been around for a very long time. Right? If it's a new game, I think it's fine. I think if like there's a completely, you know, and I wouldn't really say new Bloodborne game because like in general all Bloodborne games are kind of the same, but like a new game in general where there's a high difficulty spike in the gameplay and not a lot of people have played it, like I'm okay with streaming that because, you know, people can't really have, they don't really have much to say because they haven't experienced it themselves. But for people who are like huge on the game, who have played it, you know, multiple times a day, and that's the only thing that they do is that they play Bloodborne, and they come into my stream, I can see why they would want to like, why they would feel frustrated and want a backseat. Only emote chat subscribers when playing Souls games. That might be the way. At the same time, I like talking to you guys, so it would suck if like I just muted everyone. Sorry, can't speak. I gotta go. Good night. Good night, Marianne. I should go too. I should go. I should have lunch. Let us save here. Why don't you spin the chair clockwise and sing Pringles Doodles twice whenever you switch your brushes? I think, you know, it would actually be really friggin' funny if I could set that up. If there was a way for me to add some sort of not voice thing, like a sound effect every time I switch brushes. So I'm moving the camera a little bit. There we go. Back to normal. Good night, Earl King Heathcliff. Good night, Jolahan. Okay. Whew, now put everything away. Oh, now it's good. Streamer I know who played Elden Ring recently, they got pinned message of no backseat, and everyone who backseats just gets bonked. We might need stricter rules, like the minute you backseat, automatic ban. But like, here's the problem too, is that I feel like some people backseat by accident, right? Like sometimes people don't think about it, and like I do this too, like not to say that I backseat, but like sometimes I forget about the filters and the rules. And it happens. Like we could do a timeout, but like I don't want to put more work into or I don't want to give more work to, oh my god, Clock. They already do enough. I would need to have a dedicated mod and actually pay my mods to be like, here you go. Every ban is a $5. Every ban is a $5 bill into your wallet. I think that would work. A 24-hour timeout. Is that a yes? Is that a yes for $5? If I had the money, I would. Create a new account to come to chat, type shit. Infinite money glitch. Damn, don't tell them that. I'll do it for free. No, it's okay. It's so much work. It's so much work. I remember that one stream. Oh my god, you weren't here, but there's this one stream, and was it Terraria or something, where Clock was getting so frustrated with chat. I think we had to put it in like follower only mode or something. That's why I was like, okay, I think it's time for us to add a new mod to the team, because it's so much. By the way, Terraria tomorrow. Terraria is tomorrow, which means there's a chance for the YouTube algorithm to be like, let's make you suffer. There it is. You make me so mad. Yep, that's Clock. Don't worry, we'll listen to his frustration through VC. Oh, you guys get to hear it like in real time. Those early Terraria streams or something. Yeah, I hope that it doesn't come to that tomorrow. I do want to bring back Terraria. As I'm just gonna put like casual Terraria. Like the entire stream title is gonna be casual Terraria. It's gonna be casual Terraria. I don't even know if I'm gonna be killing the lunar, whatever, the lunar boss thing, the guy at the castle. It just might be me exploring and me building stuff. It's just treat it like a casual Minecraft experience. I'm just putting out expectations right now so people don't get disappointed and people don't go, okay, Ark, what's the next boss? Because we might not even be bossing. Do a little diversion. Your YouTube stream title and thumbnail shall be unrelated to the game until stream ends. Actually, you're giving me ideas. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out the category from YouTube because it's always, for some reason, it's always YouTube. It's YouTube that does that. It's not Twitch. So we might just get rid of the category. We might change it to something else. The thumbnail would be something strange. I turn it into an art stream, pretend art stream. Would that be clickbaiting? Like people would be like, "Oh, it's an art stream," and they come in and it's just freaking Terraria. Or maybe I just don't mention it. I'll think about it. Okay. Food arrived. Well, it's time for my turn to get food. So I'm just thinking about what to eat. Rice? Egg? Rice? Egg on rice? Egg on rice is good. I had that yesterday though. I'll finish my instant ramen. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, instant ramen it is. Put Gragnant in the thumbnail. That would be funny as fuck. Yeah, people are gonna come in going like, "Is it Limbrish Company?" And it's just Terraria. It would be funny though. It would be funny. I might get banned. I don't know how inappropriate that is for a thumbnail. What if people report it? That'd be weird. It would be hilarious. Not like, you know, not me getting banned, but okay, maybe me getting banned because of a Gragnant thumbnail would be freaking hilarious. I know you're super passionate about Terraria, but please refrain from backseeing Ark or just that's a good one. That's a good pin message. Let her cook. I love that. Dullahan taking me to Wuthering Heights. I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Goodbye. Goodbye, Earl King Heathcliff. Hello, Dullahan. it would be peak cinema. I don't know. Remember what I said about food? You won? Heck yeah, what'd you get? Gambling's always worth it. If it's 50-50, you know, you got a pretty high chance. I need food ideas. I don't know what I would do without you, Dullahan. I need my own Dullahan. I need a car, guys. I'm just stuck at home. Every time I have to go out, I'm like, "Hello, housemate, can you drive me?" Thank you for the follow, Optimus. Welcome in. It's a good thing I don't like leaving the house. When I do, I take walks and stuff, but to the woods. Outside of that, I can't really go anywhere. It's a small pizza thing. Good night. All right, time to leave. I'm gonna raid into someone. Let's go on Twitch. Let's see who's raiding today. Sorry, not raiding. Let's see who's streaming today. Mute myself, because that's weird. Liar's still streaming? You know what that means. You know what that means? We're gonna raid into Cult of the Lamb. Liar is like naming her cult followers, by the members of chat. Like she's taking chat and like turning them into followers. I think that's fun. Let's do that. All right. I find that Liar streams are always fun. Where is chat? How do I access Twitch chat? Connecting to chat. Are you gonna... Can you connect faster? No? Let's try this instead. Raid. No liar. Does that work? No! It just types... Oh my god. The command's gone. Okay, we're gonna have to do this a long way. Types no liar in chat. That's not how we do it. That's not how we do things here. Stream manager. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, cool. Aha, we did it. Okay, guys, big stretch. Big stretch before we say goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow for some Terraria, comfy Terraria. Nothing hardcore. Just gonna be chatting again. Chatting while I build stuff. Everyone, say their goodbyes. This is like class. Okay, class is dismissed. Goodbye, see you tomorrow. Alright, see ya for real.